Women Heart all began at a kitchen table. Nancy Loving, Jackie Markham, and Judy Mingram were three women who had had heart attacks in their 40s, and they came together and said they just didn't want that to happen to anyone else, and they were going to work together to provide that to women in the future. Here at Mayo Clinic, I got a letter from Nancy Loving. The letter said, "We're interested in your expertise to help us build the organization and advocate for patients." Our first WomenHeart Science and Leadership Symposium at Mayo Clinic was in October of 2002. 5 years later, all of the players were at the White House. So we started with Nancy, Jackie, and Judy sitting at the kitchen table, deciding what this organization would look like.
And WomenHeart today has grown to over 750 trained advocates, all with one mission: to help women live longer, healthier lives.
WomenHeart changed my life. I decided that I wanted to be a television news reporter. I loved my job, I loved helping people. And then when I was 36 years old, I survived a heart attack and my life changed forever. I reached out to WomenHeart and they paired me with a young woman named Carrie who also had a heart attack in her 30s. I will never forget the day Carrie called me. I was on the phone with her for hours. For the first time, somebody really knew what I was going through.
WomenHeart champions are women living with heart disease who have attended our Science and Leadership Symposium.
The program is designed to educate and empower women living with heart disease so that they can advocate, support other women with heart disease, and be healthier themselves. I knew they were onto something because my primarily female patients were saying they felt alone and misdiagnosed, and that they needed somewhere to turn.
Through the WomenHeart Champions' tremendous efforts at the national level, the organization has been able to do extraordinary initiatives, such as Women Heart at Work, where they help educate employers and employees about the leading cause of death of women. In 2013, we launched our Hispanic Outreach Program. Our National Hospital Alliance is helping us to grow to reach underserved communities. Just last year, we brought on our first Native American hospital and our first Veterans Hospital to reach hundreds of thousands of veteran women.
The WomenHeart Sister Match program is a peer-to-peer support program. We pair WomenHeart champions with women who are suffering from heart disease.
As a leading voice for the 43 million American women living with or at risk of heart disease, WomenHeart is the nation's only patient-centered organization solely focused on heart health for women.
That heart attack lasted 45 minutes max. The recovery, years. And it's not the physical recovery, it's here and here. One conversation changed my recovery, and that's why I'm the national spokesperson for Sister Match. I know how important and critical these phone calls or emails or one in-person meeting can be.
It's just extraordinary that we're celebrating our 15-year anniversary of this effort, and we are so very thankful to Dr. Sharon Hayes and the Mayo Clinic.
When I look back over 15 years, I am so proud of the women who have participated. And I stay with WomenHeart because they are moving toward the future.
Our WomenHeart champions are at the core of everything that WomenHeart does. We're going to continue being the leader in this space, developing a roadmap for the policy and science moving forward in cardiovascular disease in women.
The Science and Leadership Symposium at Mayo Clinic empowered me with the wisdom and knowledge of heart health. But most of all, it touched my spirit of confidence so that I may share this wisdom and knowledge of heart health, not only with my Pawnee people, but with all tribes for our future generations.
Thank you, WomenHeart and Mayo Clinic, for helping me help other women.
Thank you, WomenHeart and the Science
Thanks
and
to
Leadership
WomenHeart Science and Leadership Symposium at Mayo Clinic, WomenHeart champions are empowered to help our patients and women in our community fight heart disease, the #1 cause of death.
Thank you, WomenHeart.
Thank you.
Gracias. Science and Leadership Symposium at Mayo Clinic.
To the WomenHeart Board of Directors, thank you, Mayo Clinic.
Thank you for everything you have done.
Thank you, Mayo Clinic. Thank you, WomenHeart.